Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I am doing yet another guide. Now I have done a guide on Doomfist before, but that is when he just released into the tank category. Now he just released back into DPS again in the classic mode, and I figured a lot of people, they don't know how to play him, and there's a lot of techs and stuff you can do with him that I assume people don't know. So if you're here for that, I'm here to show you how to play Doomfist, a guide from. This is more of a, I don't want to say a beginner, because there's some advanced things, but all in all, it's really just what I know. I think there's a lot of things. I feel like I'm pretty good at Doom. I can show you guys how many hours I actually have on him. Now, 80% of my hours is actually from Overwatch 1. I barely played Doomfist in Overwatch 2. Yeah, so I have 189 hours on Doomfist. He is my most played hero for a good reason. So I think I'm pretty good with him. I know his tech, and let's just start with it. And the reason I'm not in the training range is because I think you will just be normal Doomfist. I couldn't figure out a way to actually be DPS Doom. So yeah, if you enjoy content like this, then please consider liking and subscribing. And if there's any things I missed or anything you want me to elaborate on, then please comment it down below and I will help you as much as I can. So from the old guide, things still apply here. If you don't know, you can do a little boost by pressing space in the middle of letting go, like right when you let go. You can press space and get a little boost. You can kind of do it at different times and you'll get a different amount of boost, but I'm sure you will get the hang of this pretty quick. So, and press space there, space, there we go. So that's how you get a little bit of a boost with Doomfist. Now we can apply this technique to a different method if we want to get around this corner. Then we do the boost, but we turn our mouse. Now I didn't do it there, but it should look like something like this. There we go. Now I did hit the wall there, and that's fine, but you can see how I actually managed to get over here just by turning my mouse and doing the boost method. I don't know what you would call it. The jump, you just press space right after letting go, almost right after, maybe a millisecond after. And then you turn your mouse pretty fast, and you do that, right? That's the basic things that you can do, but we can actually utilize the boost method on other things, and it's not just for getting more distance, it's also for geometry. But we can use the boost method and bounce off of basically almost any geometry. It's good, I think, if it has a little bit of an edge to it instead of just a flat wall. You can't do it like that, but it should look something like this. See, like I did that. So what I did essentially is I just press space before I hit the object. That makes me bounce up in the air like that. I do want to say real quick that this doesn't only apply to this map. You can sort of apply these techniques to any sort of map. I won't be able to show all of them. I will go through some of the maps and show you how you can do it and what it'll look like. But it'll be a little bit difficult. There's a lot of text about him. I suggest maybe after this video you watch an advanced guide on him after you've learned all the basics maybe. But you can also say, if you want to incorporate the E a little bit, that and if you use the turn method, the turn boost, then we can actually get over here and then take out whoever is hiding in there, for example. You can use those. I use that a lot. Okay, so I went ahead and I restarted the match. So you can actually see the combos and you'll see if there's a cooldown or not. So I don't have unlimited abilities anymore. But now that I did restarts, I can show you a few things that a lot of people do on Doomfist. I assume you might already know. That was one right there. And then there's another where you can actually stall up there. But I think they might have actually patched it because I can't do it properly anymore. Well, you can, but I don't really think it's that good of a method. So let's see if I can actually stall up here. Now, I think it might have been patched a little bit. It doesn't seem like it actually works. It's really hard to get this angle now. So I think it might have been patched a little bit. Do let me know. You can still stall, but then you will go out of the area again, so you might need to readjust. But so essentially what you do is you sit here, and when the spawn doors open, you press E, You get a 125 slam. That's what you can do. It's a bit risky. I wouldn't really do it anymore. It's a bit difficult to perform properly. But that was one thing you could do. But yeah, there is a lot of ways you can utilize the jump tech. If you just do it, we can even do it here. And there's so many ways you can use it. And you definitely should. Especially in Icon Wall. This is the map. Yeah, well, you can even do it here. Boom, and you're in if they're hiding in here or something. And we can also say that the Widow is sitting there as she usually is. If we do a punch, and we can do that, a slam, and take out the Widow. This one can be a little bit risky, but this is if you are on the attacking side, just coming from the spawn. You can, I believe, you should still be able to do it if you punch. Turn, uppercut, and press E. You need to get over here, and they should hopefully not know that you are going to the other side. And you can go up here. So here we are, and you want to try and hit around this area, and you want to jump a little bit before you hit the area. You don't want to do the jump boost method when you don't want to go up. You just want to use the boost method, the first one I showed you. So if you do that, and then do E, and then there's an Anna, or everyone's sitting here, and then boom, 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 you know. You don't want to do the method where you hit an object. You don't want to hit the object. You want to do the boost method so you can just hit the wall. There's so many practices you can use, and I haven't even showed you all the tech. And if you just move on to the ultimate real quick, then let's say you get an ult. Another thing you can do is go on top of stuff like this. Land, and you press E. And then boom. You could use it just for, what's it called? Damage, for going in and doing damage. But it might be a little bit, so they might suspect it and you'll get a kill, but it is a bit risky to just go in like that. So, I suggest maybe trying to land on things like that and then drop down. Real quick, I do want to say as well, if you're uppercutting someone, what I like doing is I like shooting and meleeing them if possible. I do that a lot. When I shoot a target, I melee quite often because that's usually what it takes to just get the kill. If you so you just do slam, uppercut, boom, punch, right? That should be enough, and then you can go for a target. Right there. I do also want to say that using your shift and your E to go in is really good, because then you have your right click to go out. You should probably not use your whole kit, and you'll always have an escape at least. So if we say, you know, I'll just make up a scenario, you know, we do that. Uppercut, get a kill possibly, and we leave. Always a great option. Or you can go in with the punch and then uppercut out if you need to do that. I don't really like that method too much. But you did also see what I just did there. I kind of went with the wall and I still hit there. Now, if I want to punch here, just stand here, you know. But if I go back real quick, I kind of slide with the wall, then I can still hit like that, you see? So you don't actually really show yourself, but you can still hit your target. You don't need to be in the open like that. If you just kind of slide with the wall. Now, you gotta be careful. You don't punch the wall. You don't want to like punch the wall. You want to kind of like aim the crosshair like a little bit off of the middle of it. You know, if I'm here, this is the middle. You kind of do that, right? Depending on where they are. If you do, if it's too close to the wall, or like you'll just end up punching the wall. So you gotta be careful with that, but it's a good technique as well. Let's say you want to go up here, and so there's actually one thing you can do. Instead of using your shift, your punch, your uppercut, you can just use your punch and then your E, and your target is here if there's a sniper or whatever. It's aiming down at you or something. Boom. Right, so there, and I'm not just saying don't use it for this map only. You can use the same recipe for different maps. Does that make sense? So there is a punch you can do, a very unique punch. It's usually someone sitting up here, and you can actually get a kill from doing this. I think this might, I'm not sure if it's called a diag punch. It might be called a diag punch, a diagonal punch. Not sure if that's the proper term, but it might be, I'm not sure. So it's actually right here, you do it, and you hold your punch, and you go up, and you can hit someone right here and send it back. I'll do it again to show you. Jump and do it. Now, I might be going too far up, but you will definitely be able to hit a tank or something. I would have hit someone there. So And then you can of course just keep going in, right? But all right, so we're up here now. Then we should be able to just punch, I believe. And then isn't it right here? We can sit. Yeah, we can sit right here. Well, I'm sliding, but you can see I'm right, literally just right here. And then whenever our target comes up, I can just boom and then slam him down. A stalling spot, that's what it's called, be stalling. You can do that on a lot of maps. And I'm not sure if many people know it. You might not. I'm just gonna throw it out that you can cancel your punch. It says it right there, but you can cancel with left click. I saw a lot of people saying they didn't actually know you could you can cancel it. There's another thing you can do on Dorado. Now we've used this before, but I'm just gonna show you that this is basically, you can do this on every map. And up here, right? Pretty simple. So here we are on King's Row, and we actually want to get up here. I might as well just show you a technique to actually get up here, and it's exactly what you would be thinking. It's just here we go, pressing space right before I hit it, and we are now up here on the black car, or from the black car. Now this one is a little bit difficult to hit off. If you practice this, you'll get it. But what we do actually is we punch, not off of this, but we jump and punch. So if I do it. Okay, you saw what it looked like. I went down. I didn't go straight like he usually does. Right? That's called a diag punch. This is one trick that's a little bit more advanced, and I don't really know if I use it too much, to be honest. So here's why I like Doomfist as well. If the enemy is pushing from this corridor, as they usually are, and hopefully there's no flankers here, what I like doing is hiding here for a little bit, charging up my punch, and then I go in, and they're right here usually. Hopefully hit a tank or something, and then get the tank caught off. You do it, and you might have noticed I said I hide and do the punch. I don't stand here and do the punch, and you can probably most likely guess why I do that. I'm not gonna do this here. They'll see me and back off. So what I do, of course, is I just hide and do it, right? I hide, punch is ready, boom, right? You might actually be able to get a pick. You could be a little bit dirty about that if you do it properly. Do something like that, get a kill, go out. You see, I followed the railing and it actually still went. I think I can do it again. There we go. I did it here. You don't want to hit that and not this. Well, depending on where they are, of course, but another great thing is you can use the payload for literally any of these as well. Not any of them, I won't say any of them, but you know, you can use them for a lot of these rollouts as well, especially a Numbani. The Numbani payload is a good way to do rollouts, I suppose. So here's the payload, and I really love hitting the back end of it. Wait, is this his gauntlet? Wait, why isn't that there anymore? That's really cool. And why does it look like that way? That's actually really cool. Didn't know that. Alright, so if we do it... Well, I could have done it there, but I want to do it properly and get more height. There we go. That you can do. I didn't get too much charge on it, but you can kind of mix and match that. I really like doing that. You don't have to do it from that angle either. You can come from here and do it as well. But you can see that I am jumping beforehand, so I just get a little bit of height. So don't just slam into it. You won't get enough velocity. If you do it, it'll just kind of not work. Usually they're sitting up here. It's great practice as well. Great thing to do on Nobani. You can also do it on the bus. Now they are sitting up here usually, so if I can do this. There we go. Boom. Right. You can do that as well. And then get the Widow or Hanzo or whatever. You can also be a little bit sneaky. You know, there's a guy sitting here. Do the turn. Right. Now I kind of messed it up a little bit, but you see where I'm getting at. I would have still hit him and most likely killed him. There's one last rollout I want to show you, and that is in Dorado. It's just to show you that you can really use these rollouts anywhere, anytime. We can, in a way, we can just do that, right? Pretty simple. You can actually obliterate with that. They might notice you, find you a moment, right? I can't say how it'll go in the match, but I've definitely done some great plays there. If that is a bit too risky, you can actually go from under here. If you charge up your fist for space, there we go. But I think that was it. This was just to show how to do some of the techs, the techniques, And you can really do this on all the maps. Like I showed you on all the different maps I was just on. You can do it anywhere. So it's not too difficult once you actually get the hang of it. It's pretty simple to get down, right? If you missed any of them, if you want to explain it properly or more in the comments, then let me know. I'll happily reply the best I can. Or if there's anything I missed, yeah, that's enough for this guide. Hopefully you liked it. Let me know if you want me to go more in depth. Just want to put this out there for the new possible Doomfist players that are gonna be playing DPS Doom that didn't get to do it when Overwatch 2 released. Yeah, let me know. Much love. I'll see you in the next one, and have a great day.
I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in